So, in today's lesson, we'll talk about, do you have the integrity to be your true self online? Do you have the integrity to be who you truly are on social media? This is Mr. Shaw again here with your digital citizenship lessons and activities for today. Again, we'll be focused on the ISTE standards for digital citizenship. Students recognize the responsibilities, rights, and opportunities of living and learning in an interconnected digital world. And students engage in positive, safe, legal, and ethical behavior when using technology and online social interactions. So we define who we are. Your curated life, my online self. Do you truly represent the real you online, or are you someone else that is not the person that you truly are? Do you have the integrity to be your true self, to be that great person that you are, to be positive, to be the friend, the sibling, the student that you are every single day in public? Our essential question is, how can I create a social media presence that represents the real me? Our objectives for today is to describe how your curated self may or may not represent your real self, and to analyze the benefits and drawbacks of representing different parts of your real self online. So is the you that people see online the real you? Why or why not? Take a moment to think silently about this question, and then capture your ideas on a blank sheet of paper. So what did you write? Is your online presence the real person that you truly are, or is it someone else that you want the world to see? Are your friends online your true friends, or are they just Facebook friends, Instagram friends, Twitter friends, and they do not know the real you? Curate is selecting, organizing, and looking after a collection of photos, writings, and other artifacts. So think about the things that you post online. What are they saying about you? How do they curate the person that other people see? Is it a person of integrity? Is it a person of values and character? Or is it someone else?
I think that social media does make people more fake.
Who's happier? Who's richer? Who appears to be the best?
I would say that it's okay to post a version of themselves that's not 100% real.
Yeah, I post things I want other people to see.
I do think that social media has an effect on how people act in real life.
It carries a lot of weight.
I do not believe in filters, photoshopping, face tuning, none of that.
Yes, I think some people tend to obsess over their social media.
It kind of loses the meaning of what the intention of social media was, to like connect with other people. I spend a lot of time being really careful about what I post on my main account, mostly because there's people that I don't know that well who are going to see it. My spam account, however, is just a bunch of really terrible pictures of me.
It's okay to play a little game of pretend to, show off, impress your friends.
I'm always thinking in my mind, like, for validation from other people. But at the same time, I know that none of that is really worth it in the end.
As I've grown as an individual, I don't see the likes as comments as anything important. I feel like they don't help verify me as an individual.
I started counting my likes on my posts, and I realized soon enough that that was giving me anxiety. So I stopped doing that, but now I've learned to just post them just for my memories.
When I look back on my social media page and kind of relive these memories.
I'm also wondering if people will enjoy the content just as much as I do. When it comes to likes, I never really think about that stuff.
I don't think I feel pressured to post certain things. I feel the opposite. I feel pressured not to post certain things.
Sometimes I can be pressured to post certain things, but I try not to, because I like to be my own person. I don't like for people to tell me what to do.
I only post things that portray me as the young African American scholar that I am. Even if that's not true all the time, that's the only thing I'm going to post about.
They have one image of themselves, and it's not an entire picture of who they are as a person.
How I look and how I'm portrayed in society, I'm already expected to act a certain way. So when I put myself out on social media, I really have to watch how I carry myself.
Social media, with the internet, you're able to pick and choose what people see, and it has its pros and cons.
I'm an athlete and I'm going to attend college. With that in mind, I have to pay attention to scouts, I have to pay attention to other colleges and teachers and other opportunities that might be coming my way.
I would say that curating your social media can be positive.
People can see the very best life that you're living, and people can see you being happy all the time.
It kind of gives you the power to be who you want to be and only let people see what you want them to see. It can turn negative really fast.
If you are constantly displaying yourself as always happy, it can create a lot of anxiety and depression and just a lot of stress.
When I post something, I'm checking it very frequently to see how it's doing compared to my other pictures. If it's not getting as many likes as my other pictures, I might delete it.
We only see the greatest moments or the happiest moments of people, and we don't know what happens beyond those moments or what they've done to get to those moments.
I think if someone's posting like fake, like Photoshop photos or like something that's not actually them, I don't think that's okay.
Models online, like sometimes they tend to promote unhealthy beauty expectations for teenagers like us, because teenagers were just trying to fit in, and sometimes these beauty expectations, they do get to us.
There are definitely photos where I've like put filters on it or like edited in some way where I look skinnier or prettier or have less freckles or whatever it is.
My friends are obsessed. Oh, how do I look at that picture? Oh, my body looks weird in that picture. I shouldn't post it. Like, why does it matter?
There's these people who always look so perfect, and they always have the cutest lattes, and they're always traveling with the hot boyfriend, and that's all they ever post. You expect that to be your real life.
You have all these opportunities to tell people about who you are, and people tend to edit that because they want to be liked. I tend to edit that because I want to be liked.
I also definitely think it's possible to overthink it. If you just feel comfortable with yourself, I think it's okay to post what you want to post.
Not only does it affect how we are online, but it also affects how we hold ourselves and our self-importance in real life.
That person who you see living that perfect life is kind of curating what they do. So they're not showing you all of them, so don't try to live up to that very small part of their life.
So think about the following. What perspectives stood out to you in the video? Which did you agree or disagree with? So a few words that really stuck out to me from the video was that one of the kids said that she was really careful about what she posted online, and another said that they only post happy moments, that people, all you see is the best version of people. And honestly, that made me think about my own Facebook page. I know I'm old, I have a Facebook page, but if you go on there, the only thing that you will see is essentially pictures of my family having fun. And that's the online image that I wanted to create for myself. But then they question, is that the real you? Are you always happy? And of course the answer is no, but that's all the images that you're viewing of that person. And it impacts the way that you may feel about yourself, because you're not experiencing all those wonderful, fantastic, fun things that maybe someone else seems to be experiencing quite often. But we have to realize that one, we can't compare ourselves to others, right? That's not a good practice. And two, that they're not always happy. They're not always having fun, even though it seems that way because of the image that they curated for themselves online. And we shouldn't feel lesser because we're not having those same experiences. A few other things I saw that stood out to me where it was just the emphasis that it was stressful, that checking the likes and the comments after a picture was posted gave the girl anxiety. And the boy said he became obsessed. And those are some of the things that we want to avoid on social media. It can be a good, fun, positive thing and a great way to curate your own image, but it also could lead to some bad behaviors. So keep that in mind whenever you're creating your own image on social media. So pause now and complete this exercise. So on the Google Classroom, choose 2 of the resources below, and as you review them, track what each says about people's real and curated selves. Capture your thoughts on a separate sheet of paper. Review the additional resource if you wish. So again, our learning objectives for this lesson was to describe your curated self may or may not represent your real life or others' real lives online, and to analyze the benefits and drawbacks of representing different parts of your real self online. So you define who you are. You curate your own online image. You determine what it says about you. You determine how much stress and anxiety that you bring into your life. You determine how you feel and how you judge yourself based upon other people's posts. They're not living the perfect life. I guarantee you, even though it may seem like they are. Don't let them get in your head. Don't compare yourself to what you see online, because that many times is not the reality. Be really careful about what you post online. Don't just post things to impress your friends or to seek validation from other people. Post things that you are in control of. Post things that you want people to see to define who you truly are. Now, complete the quiz, post in the Google Classroom for this lesson to receive credit, and have a chance to win a Chromebook. Good luck. And remember, be a shark.